Obviously, offensive lineman is something the Browns are looking for. A couple of them in free agency, jack-conklin and joe-thuney. Let's take a look at Conklin. That seems to be a name that everybody seems to like. 25 years old and 4 NFL seasons, all with the Titans, all rookie and all pro in 2016. Spent the majority of his career at right tackle. 4 sacks allowed in 933 snaps in 2019. The age is about right to sign a guy long term, right? The beginning of his NFL career is certainly promising. I'm not sure other than more money what Cleveland can offer some of these guys. Do you have any idea? I mean, based on the fact that, you know, they change regimes and head coaches and all of GMs so quickly, but do you think money just takes care of that?
Yeah, I think it does for the most part. These guys can only sign so many big deals in their NFL careers. But you make a good point. I mean, you'd have to be betting on a lot of unknowns. You'd be betting on Kevin Stefanski as a first-time head coach. You'd be betting on Andrew Berry and just about everything else.
Yeah, I mean, even if you sign a 3 or 4 year contract, and the money is right, that's fine. But once you get into it, and if there's no improvement on the field, that 3 or 4 years becomes a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be really interested to see what they do on the line, because Conklin's a guy that, you know, would you spend that much money on a right tackle, or at least a guy who's played there most of his career, and then still have to find a left tackle, which we still believe to be a more important position?
Do you think establishing a running game with the possibility of Chubb and Hunt, do you think that negates some of the left tackle, right tackle thing, or does it, or not? I know it does if the quarterback's left-handed as opposed to right-handed, but what do you think that does for the running game?
I think it takes a little bit of the onus away from them to find a traditional left tackle because of this zone blocking that we think they're going to run, and the fact that they want guys that can move and get out in space and throw blocks. That's why I would be surprised if they went after Trent Williams at coming up on age 32 with his contract demands. Right.
That was the next thing I was going to ask you. What do you do, joe-thuney? What similar, I think, to Conklin. I think the Browns would be happy with either one, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then I would suspect they're going to come away with a tackle in free agency, and then also in the draft.
Well, you see Thuney, an offensive guard at 6'5", 308, 27 years old, 4 NFL seasons, all with the Patriots. Won the starting left guard spot to start his rookie season and named to the all-rookie team in 2016. Allowed only 1 sack and committed 0 penalties in 2019. That's pretty good. Over 1,100
That's a little
snaps.
better. Yeah, that's a little better than most of the Browns' offensive line did last year, that 0 penalty thing.
You don't think they were loaded with guys like that?
No, I don't.